All right, shalom, shalom. First off and foremost, as always, I want to say, call Lam La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash, the Balaner being two, the elder apostles, a great millstone that do rule and teach well. And a shalom to you, Akim out there that's pushing the truth through the spirit, through the power, and through the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Okay, so this is going to be a quick lesson titled, Let Him Have It. All right, just let them have it, man. And this is pertaining to the people, this world, these heathens, these 2/3, the wicked people of this earth, these just evil ass people out here, man. These proud people, just let them have it, because everything that we see right now, is temporal, you know, because we're gonna, receive more from Yahweh Shema Shai. We're gonna receive what does it say in I believe in Psalms. It says, or is it in Psalms too? Let's get that real quick. Let's just double check and see. We're gonna get the inheritance of the heathen. We're gonna get new bodies. We're gonna be immortal. Have the new covenant. In the inward parts. So amen. Let these people have it. The Lord's gonna exalt us very, very soon. Okay. And let me just look at this real quickly. Now, just because I did quote it, it's Psalm 2 and verse 8, and it says, let me just turn it sideways. All right, Psalms 2 and verse 8, it says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. And guess what? That's coming very, very soon. Okay, these heathen, they're supposed to be under us. Okay. The war was made for our sakes, but right now, because we disobey Yahweh Shema Shai, that's why we're in this predicament, right? But this is temporal. Us being in captivity, us being in punishment is temporal. A father is not gonna have his so I can turn his low power battery off. Okay. Like for example, a father is not going to have his son, in punishment forever. Eventually he's gonna take him off punishment, right? So, the Lord is going to, grant us or give us a lot of things. The Lord has something in store for us. The scriptures say, I have not seen or ear has not heard. So these people, these heathen, just like how Edris said, the heathens that have, let me just get it real quick. This is the book of Salakia. This is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 6 and verse. I'll just get to the point. This is Second Esdras 6 and verse 57. It says, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us, right? So these heathen, they're nothing, but yet they're over us. Because like I said earlier, we went off as a people. So this is our punishment. We've been at the bottom for a very long time. So hey, to you brothers, the hopeful elect, you believers out there, you few sincere sisters, hey man, we let people have it, man. Let them have the vainglory, let them keep it, because the Lord has something, very beautiful in store for us, man. Okay, Yahweh Shai said, we can go to the book of John. All right, when you go to the book of John 14 and 2, Yahweh Shai says, in my father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, it says, oh man, why is it like that? That's not, let's get it in this app. It's supposed to be one more line right there. This is John 14 and 2. It says, In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you, I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also. And whether I go, ye know, and the way ye know. Right. So the Lord, our Lord Yahushua, he got, special things waiting for us, planets waiting for us, rulership waiting for us. Okay, eternal rulership waiting for us, man. And, new bodies, complete righteousness, man. Because right now, we're in this vile flesh, so sometimes the flesh can get in the way, of the spirit. It says that they're contrary to one another. Okay, the flesh wars against the spirit, right? So soon we're going to be, completely, 100%, if you will. Because right now, we're inside these chains of darkness, but Yahweh Shai is soon going to, but Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is going to completely, beautify us, very, very soon. All right. Now let's get back to this list. All right. Now, right here, I have I wrote down a couple of lines, out the scriptures. All right. And right, the first one says, this temple world is vain. People were born in vain, right? So let's get that. This is the book of, let's see here, Second Esdras. Actually, let me just type it in and search it up. Born in vain. Yep. This is Second Esdras chapter 9 and verse 22. And it says, let the people perish then, which was born in vain. Or excuse me, I'm slack, y'all. I skipped the part. Let the people perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept in my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect. And who is that talking about? That's talking about the elect. Okay, the predestinated spirits that have been chosen of by Yahweh Shema Shai before the foundation of the whole known world. Right, that's the cluster. Okay, that's the the grape that the Lord is keeping, right? But when you go back to the first line of this verse, it says, let the multitude perish, which was born in vain, right? And the word perish means to suffer, right? So a lot of people, that you see out here, living their lives and, just living so-called lavish according to this world, they're going to perish because the scriptures say, in the day of, let me just snag it real quick. Let's see. I don't want to butcher this precept. Let's see. I know it's up in the book of Proverbs. All right. This is Proverbs 11 verse 4. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivers from death. Right? Because why would righteousness deliver from death? Because right now the hopeful elect, we are trimming our lamps, putting the flesh, more in subjection, getting closer to Yahweh Shema Shai, walking in the spirit to the best of your ability, right? Fighting off temptation through the Lord by rebuking Satan, right? Not allowing Satan to, fuck your head up and, allow you to, go off the course of righteousness, right? But on the flip side of that, a lot of people in this world, they're doing wickedness, and they're prospering the world, because they have carnal riches. But when things, hit the fan, and when things, get worse out here, okay, your carnal money, your ill-gotten gain is not going to save you in these last days, because money's not going to save you, but Yahweh Shema Shai will. Okay, having faith in the names of Yahweh Shema Shai will, right? As is written in the book of Acts 4 and 12. There is no other name among heaven whereby, let me just get it real quick. Okay. This is the book of Acts, chapter 4 and verse 12. And it says, neither is there salvation in any other, right? There's no salvation in any other name. Not Jesus Christ, not Yeshua, Yahweh, right? For there is none other name under heaven, meaning here on earth, given among men whereby we must be saved. So the only name that that is true and powerful, real, and that can save you is Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, Yahweh Shai names, excuse me, Yahweh Shai name literally means he saves, he delivers. Okay, so let's head back to this list. Okay, the next quote, it says, "We've been taken out of the world by Yahweh Shai," which is John 17. Okay, so let's head there. I'm gonna get right to the point. John 17, and let's see, because really this is the whole chapter is amazing. But let me start up here at let's see, I want to start at verse 11 and read down to 16. All right, this is John 17, verse 11. Let's see here. I'm just double check. Yep. And verse 16, it says, "And now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world." Right. Talking about, his men, right? The elect. "And I come to thee, Holy Father, Yahweh, keep through thine own name those who thou hast given me, that they may be one as we are." Right, because the Yahweh Shine, the elect, there, it is a very special bond, right? Because in the scriptures you have Yahweh Shai being the groom, and the elect being, the bride. So that's a special relationship right there, right? And then, and even, when you go back to the book of Genesis, okay, the Alahayim, okay, they were with Yahweh Shai, because, like, you got to keep in mind that before we've been made, before we were flesh, we were spirits, right? So, there's a whole different, reality in the heavens, right? So there's a beautiful bond right there that, Yahweh Shai have, with his men, just like how, Yahweh has that relationship with Yahweh Shai, right? Verse 12, and it says, "While I was with them in the world, I kept them in thy name. Those that thou gavest me I have kept, and none of them is lost, but the son of perdition, that the scripture might be fulfilled." Okay, and that's talking about Judas. Okay, and it says, verse 13, going about the son of perdition. Verse 13, "And now come I to thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves. I have given them thy word," right? Because when you read, I believe, let's see, let's type this in real quick. All right, let's see, how can I word it? Doctrine of him that sent me. KJV. Okay. Okay, so this is the book of John. Let's go to that real quick. This is the book of John, chapter 7. And, excuse me. Book of John, chapter 7. And verse 16, it says, "Yahweh Shai answered them and said, My doctrine is not mine, but his that sent me." Right? So, this word, is doctrine, ultimately, is from Yahweh, right? Unto Yahweh Shai, unto us, right? So let's head back to John 17 and verse 14. It says, "I have given them thy word," right? "And the world that hath hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world," right? Because, that ultimately, right here, this talking about the word of Israel, but you can apply that to, the whole known world, because a lot of people on this earth right now, they don't care about Yahweh Shema Shai, right? They don't care about what he did, right? They don't care about, the servants, the prophets, the apostles, right? The elders, the bishops. All right, this whole world, they don't care about righteousness. All they care about is wickedness in themselves. So that's why this lesson entitled, man, just let them have it, because we're gonna get, the last laugh through Yahweh Shema Shai. The scriptures say that we're gonna, laugh at your calamity, at your distress, right? So people right now, let them have it, man. They're so-called winning because, because they may seem popular, they have, so-called status in this world. Let them have it, all right? Because, everything that they have is vain, all right? And especially Jake 2/3, they're gonna feel bad in the kingdom. They're gonna feel very bad, right? And it says, verse 15, it says, I prayed not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil. Right? Here's the point. Verse 16. They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world, right? So we're not of this world. Okay, how should I take us out the world? All right, and actually I want to get that precept. It's in John 17 as well. Okay. So being that we're not the world, hey man, let these people have it, all right? Because what they have right now is nothing. Okay, the glory that we're gonna receive from Yahweh Shema Shai can't be compared to anything, man, on this earth. Okay. Now I gotta type in his name because Google. Okay, or let me just do it like this. Took them out the world. KJV. Actually, let's read in the NLT to see what it says. I probably already read the scripture. Excuse me. All right, let's read this in the NLT. This is John 17:15 to verse 17 in the NLT. All right here. This is the KJV, King James Version. But this is St. John 17:15 and 17. It says, I'm not asking you to take them out of the world, but to keep them safe from the evil one. And ultimately, who's that? Esau, Edom, right? Because the scriptures say, there shall not flesh be saved, right? If this world was to keep going on under Esau's, authority, under his, wicked rulership, we'll be through, man. That's why we need Yahweh Shai to come back and deliver us, which he is, right? But hey, man, this place, it cannot go on, all right? It cannot go on. And it says, they do not belong to this world any more than I do. Make them holy by your truth. Teach them your word, which is truth. And ultimately, who is the word? Who's the truth? Yahweh Shai, right? But like we read earlier in John, what's that? John 7, I believe we read earlier, right? Ultimately, that word, the doctrine comes from Yahweh. But, the word, the word is made flesh, who is Yahweh Shai, who is truth, right? So that's multifaceted in a very beautiful way. Okay, now let's head back to this list. Now I got that one. We are not the world, right? And it says right here, it says we don't envy the glory of a sinner. Let's grab that, right? This is Sirach 9, or it might be 11 and 9, or 9 and 11. I know it's one of the two. Let's try 9. The Sirach 9 in verse 11. Yep. It says, envy not the glory of a sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end, right? And going back to the title of this lesson, it says, let them have it, so we don't envy, we don't get mad or what, the wicked prospering, we don't care because we know what's in store for us. It says in Zephaniah, the 3rd chapter, that, of course, through Yahweh Shema Shai, that we're going to receive fame, right? We're going to receive that, that ultimate glory. And that glory is going to, last forever. Because right now, people, you can have some glory right now on this side, but that glory is not going to last, right? Just like how it says in the book of Ecclesiastes, it says that, it says that you can, let me just get it real quick, because a lot of stuff that people do on this side, they it's not going to follow them, in the kingdom. As far as what they've gained on this side being, and their riches and their and their fortune, right? All that stuff is bullshit, right? Now, let me just Google this real quick, just for edification's sake. Okay, let's see, a man's work is vain. Let's do that. Work is vain, KJV. Yep. Let's see, this is the book of Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 3 says, what profit had the man of all his labor, which he have taken under the sun? Next verse. Verse 4 says, one generation passed away and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. Now let's see if that's the one I wanted. Let me just double check. I believe that was the one. Ecclesiastes 1 and let's see. Nope, that wasn't it. Oh man, I thought that was it right there. But there's a precept in Ecclesiastes, basically, when it says, basically, when a man could do all his work, and then he could that work can just is vain. Ultimately, is vain. But all the work he did can be forgotten about. That's the whole gist of the point, right? So going back to Sirach 9 and verse 11, that's why we don't envy the glory of a sinner, right? Because what they're doing is vain, just like we read earlier in Second Esdras, right? A great multitude has been, they're just born in vain. They're like extras in a movie. They're not the main character, right? So let's head back there to Sirach 9 and verse 11. And it says, envy not the glory of a sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end. Right? So let them have it, man. We're, and while they're, riding around getting it and having it, you're going to be, continuing to serve Yahweh Shema Shai with all sincerity, humility, fear, humbleness, right? All these people out here, they're, when shit hits the fan, then they gonna know that prophets were truly among them. Okay. So with that being said, I just want to say, call on La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Once again, giving double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, that do rule and teach well. All right. And once again, shalom to you, Akim out there that's pushing his truth through spirit, through the power, and through the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. And Lord's will, you edified, and Lord's will, the sheep was fed. That being said, shalom.